Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this logo, and I've already done it. I'm going to do a little bit different this time. And I know they're going to engrave it. So it's already pretty little. I'm going to set my nudge vector on like 5 inches. And I'm going to take this and go to bitmap, convert to bitmap, and I'm going to convert it to black and white. And it worked. A lot of times that doesn't work, and you could use grayscale. I'm going to go to Trace Bitmap, Outline Trace, and Clip Art. I am going to up the detail to 100%, and then I'm going to go down here and remove color from entire background. And then I'm going to nudge it over. And surprisingly, it's pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and put a yellow box around, because if there's any white left, then it could be CMYK white, and that would engrave. But we're clean. Now, just looking over it, it traced it pretty good. It's got a little funny hiccup right there. So whenever you can't grab anything with the shape tool, it's because it's a group. Go up to Object Group and ungroup it. Grab the shape tool. And I've looked at this already because I already did it last night. And then just clean it up a little bit. Now, the other thing, this R and the circle around the R for the registered trademark isn't any good. And also we need to clean up the 2024. And this is one of those cases, everything else looks good except for the 2024. It'd be beneficial if you could find out what text that is, but we can clean it up. So I'm going to go to text and GIFs, or in older versions, I think it called it symbols, and go to Arial and go down to Arial. It's better to click on it and see if we can't find that. I hope I didn't go too far already. Let's back up here. See, there's the @ sign. There's the registered trademark. Look at that. Quick and easy. Reduce it in size. Bring it near your item. And get it, we could actually measure that that's 0.2 by 0.2. Was it 2 or 0.12? 0.12. Now, what I would do is real quick, turn this red and put the other one right on top of it. And then nudge the black one out of the way and delete the red one. And then nudge that one back. Now, all the other text looks good except for this 2024. And you could spend a lot of time, or you could search for a text that looks close to it. Let's bring it in here. And see, that's just Arial. It's not as thick as the other one, but it's pretty close, and just make it thicker. And I'm going to call that a match. So just put on top. I'm going to change my nudge factor now like to just 1 inch. I'm going to put it right on top of that. And you could look for some other font. I'm going to nudge that out of the way and delete this one and put that one back. And it was that easy. Now, everything else is great. And I question, this is transparent, because we can go up to Object, Order, back a page. And so that will not engrave. Depending on how little this logo is, that could burn away. So you could test it on a piece of wood, and you could actually take and make this thing just a little bit bigger. Just make that slot. You don't want to make it too big, but I'm going to leave it like it is for now. The only other part of the logo is this right here that did not trace good. The letters did, and I'm going to have to look at the original. See, I'm thinking they're circles. So let's put it back. And what we're going to do first, we're going to work on this part. How do you make that shape? Well, you could make a rectangle or a square and skew it, or you could take your polygon tool, set on 4, and look at that. Now I'm going to set it right on top of it and stretch it. And really what I'm looking for, I'm trying to get right in the middle of it. Well, you could either do the middle or the outside, but if you stretch it with your pick tool, and who's to say that mine isn't going to be better than theirs? Somehow, well, I need to delete that. I should have deleted all those interior nodes. And then you could always take your shape tool and just bring it. I'm going to tell you about what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it on the corners. That would be the easy. I was going to make the line that thickness, but we're going to put it on the corners. And I must have had that one selected. Now, see, tell you what, let's go up to Object and convert it to a curve, and then that way the polygon isn't taken over. See, that way I can move these freely. Polygon tool does that. I wasn't thinking about that. So now let's nudge it out of the way. Whoop, I had the nodes selected. Nudge that out of the way, and Control D and make a duplicate while holding down the Shift key. Bring that in and get that outline. Okay, I think we're good. So let's test it. Black, and I'm going to nudge that out of the way and just get rid of my outline. As many times as you can get rid of your outlines when you don't need them, the better it's going to look better. And I think we're dead on. We might be a little bit thick, but not really. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that C and that M and put it in our box. And then I'm thinking these are circles. So I'm going to draw an ellipse and just put it right there. Hit the plus key on the keyboard, put it right there. Fill it in with black. Nudge it over. Fill it in with black. Nudge it over. And then I'm going to have to nudge them over again. I don't know where that other one went. I want to nudge that. There it is. I'm not looking at the keyboard. I'm nudge these back. And see that I was really surprised how well the other text traced. I mean, Corel never does a good job on text. Well, I shouldn't say never now. Now, you know, if you remember our polygon was a little bit thicker. So we got two choices. We could leave it like that, or we can grab that and hold the Shift key down and just kind of bring that C in a little bit. Go ahead and make it equal with the M. And then take away the outline. Take away the outline. And now if we look, this is a black color, but it's not CMY or RGB black. So then take the entire thing and left click black. RGB black is blacker than CMYK black, and it's going to engrave better. And I think that's pretty sharp. I would definitely engrave that myself. I'm going to group it together, and I'm actually going to send you both these, the one I did last night that I sent you and the new one, and you can pick. Now, well, I'm just going to show you. On this one, I used a symbol. On this one, I just drew it. So that's a different R. That's probably, well, I don't know if it's a different R, but yeah, that's the same R. But I think this one's a little bit more accurate for as a trademark. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.